Houston Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Houston Cougars. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. On the move from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Houston's offense will take the field first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Looking to throw, it's Jamison. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Finally corralled but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open, makes the catch. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Houston going up tempo. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to scramble. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So BYU's offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Jamison. He is complete.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not very much.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Houston. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Going right to work up top. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And that was a play where maybe the big target was open quicker or sooner than the quarterback had anticipated, but it's still no excuse to throw the ball off your back leg. You got to chop up your steps, you got to get a good base, and you got to step into the throw.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. The defensive back, I'm going to drive to that goal, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
Well, the offense on third down, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
Trying to get it to the marker. And BYU will get the first down.
Well, they get the first down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. So important.
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes ahead. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Makes the catch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Okada. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Pulls and fires complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you, when I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. From the gun, give on the inside.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Shakes off the defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Trying to move the change. Houston comes to the line on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. He's pushed out of bounds, couldn't quite get to the first down marker, and they'll give up the ball. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The give to the running back from the shotgun. running room there thanks to this senior defender. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. This time it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. He's got the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Gonna look downfield again. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Jamison. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Houston wants to play fast.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here comes the heat. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know that he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Cougar. And they add 6 more for that trip to the house.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative for it.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle, offense to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Houston going up tempo. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Under fire. They get him up, rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Pulls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Moves around to clear up the vision. Makes his man miss. Tripped up for the tackle. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Jamison. Plucks it out of the air. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to the big tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Houston. And they take it in for 6 more points. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here's the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got his man on the right. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Jamison. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Fires into the end zone. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll pull it on the read. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Running it to the right. Had nowhere to go. Couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the air on 1st down. And makes the catch. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Power football with the run. Nowhere to run, stopped behind the line. It'll be 4th down, and that's probably going to do it for the half anyway. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Punt is in the air. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wants to throw. It's Jamison. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Defense makes a stop with the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. It's complete on the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, theirs being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'd be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Looking downfield, it's Okada. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Picks up the first down. He's now piled up 68 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. On 1st and 10 from the 38. The toss sweep to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Houston wants to play fast.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Breaks into the open. And he waltzes into the score. Touchdown, Houston.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Okada. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Houston offense comes onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the
When you know you have